afternoon and good evening to you all. My name is Toby Simon and I'm the president of Synergia Foundation, a think tank that is based in Bangalore. Please allow me to welcome you all to the 106th Synergia Forum.
We've titled this, the geopolitics of energy in the transition to carbon neutrality. The route to carbon neutrality will affect global power plays, just like every single energy system in play in the world has been built around existing power relationships. Newer technology and systems of production, he has shown us, which are on the anvil. Now, these are closely held, and if they are not shared as part of a global cooperation, which we all would like, or we call it global commons, it would reinforce the dominance of the current major technological powers. We also are seeing new trading rules coming in, which could create protectionism by raising of carbon-related barriers.
What China, India, Europe, or Japan, Korea is doing is try to use more renewable energy and try to stop the increase of importation of oil and gas, because oil and gas import comes from either Middle East, Russia, or United States, or Australia. So reducing these import by renewables is not only the sustainable or climate change policy, but more strategic energy independence, national security policy. So in a way, India, China, Japan, Korea, or Europe should work together much closer for the energy security and sustainability together, relative to producer country like the United States, Russia, or Middle East.
Every country will have its own transition program and transition path. And the transition path for a country like India would be very different from countries in Europe or countries in other parts of the world. So there has to be some degree of specificity as far as energy transition is concerned. And I think India certainly presents a very complex and unique case. Now, briefly, if you look at the latest IEA report on India, what it tells you is that India imports 40% of its primary energy requirements. Its dependency on imported energy is 40%. Overall primary energy consumption. The oil dependency is much higher at about 75%. And this is not going to change. This is going to remain at 40% in 2040.
I think if we just sort of reflect on how sort of Shell sees this world, and we do welcome the statement on a net zero world by 2050. Actually, it fits with our ambition. We ourselves have declared that we will be net zero by 2050. And not only on scope 1 and scope 2, but we said that we will address scope 3, which is in our side of the house, 85% of our emissions. And that's quite an important difference, because it means that it fundamentally changes the nature of businesses and how we have to sort of start to work with not just governments and countries and societies, but we have to start to work with customers and consumers, and to be able to bridge between them, to be able to effectively decarbonize the usage of some of the energy solutions that are being